Hello and welcome to UTS RC. So we've had round 4 of the summer series and I just thought I would keep you informed and up to date as to where we are and how we're doing in the series. Bearing in mind this is my first series of doing the touring cars, so I'm seeing these as progression videos, and I hope you sort of like the way that they're coming across. If you do, just drop me a note in the comments. If you don't like them, tell me that as well. At least I know where I'm going wrong. Anyway, enough chatter, let's get on. So, first, round 1, we came in 3rd position. We did 22 laps and I did 9.24. Now, very good, you're thinking to yourselves. He's doing well. The track's changed again. So again, we're relative in track time. So we're doing all right. However, I did say to my colleague next to me when we were racing that it seemed a very slippy track. Now, bear in mind we were heat 3, so we hadn't had an awful lot of cars in front of us going out. So we just sort of maybe put it down to not a lot of tyre additive being on the carpet. So that said, after we'd taken the cars off the track, round 2, thought we'd try these new tyres. Now, if you remember in one of my other videos, got a tyre sander. I thought now's the time. We'll bang these new tyres on. So we've got the additive on it. The additive's been soaking. All right, let's bang them on. So we put them on. How did we do? We came in 3rd place again. However, this time we did 18 laps. And we did 11:13. Now, it was like Bambi on ice. I was drifting round the track. I was even commented on why the touring cars, or the 2 touring cars that were in this heat, were actually drifting. It was astonishing. There was absolutely nothing. There was no traction whatsoever for the pair of us. Andy had his new tyres on. I had my new tyres on. They'd been sanded. They'd been prepped. They'd been cleaned. They'd been taped. They'd had the tyre additive on. Nothing. Absolutely ridiculous. We didn't let it daunt us. We moved on. Round 3. Came second. I came second this time. Again, due to somebody dropping out. But it's still a 2nd place. So I'm happy. We did 19 laps. 10:76. Now, we'd started to get a little bit more grip. And what I'd done is I'd taken the car outside and I'd put the car on the tarmac outside, and I did a bit of a burnout on the tarmac. Now, I'm not saying that helped, because we came in again and we taped the wheels and we cleaned the wheels with brake fluid, brake cleaner, not fluid, 2 very different things. Brake cleaner. And we reapplied the additive. Now, this time, and I will say a big thanks to Chris Coyne in our club, he took the car off me. He went through everything on my radio channels, everything, all the settings, set the car up, set the dual rates up, set everything up correctly, or I say correctly, to how he would set his car up. And we took it out on the track. So let's see how the final pans out. Okay, so this is me. I'm at the back, and that's fine. Not a problem. Let's see how we get on. Right, we're away. Now, the one thing that you will notice is my driving has got a little bit better. I'm having less collisions with the barrier. Yes, I'm still slower than everybody else, but it doesn't bother me. I'm more bothered about running my own race at the minute and getting around the track in one piece without smashing my shell up. So I'm doing quite well. Just finding my way around track, you know, nice and easy. You see what I mean about me braking? I seem to go around, and when I let off, I don't know if it's because I'm letting off too late or what. This middle section's not too bad, but just here, I seem to run really wide. Whereas Andy there is really on the racing line all the time. If you watch, he just tucks in there, and again, oh, bit of a collision there, Andy. Go on, I'll let you past. There you go, mate. Oh, bit of a body tuck. Thank you, Marshall. Away we go again. See, he's hitting every line. And that's because I'm sure of that braking. See, brake, brake. Coming in, brake. It's just really, really tight. So that is something that I need to work on. But anyway, back to my race. Let's see how we're doing. So as you can probably see, it's down to 2 of us now. Now this probably isn't going to be the most thrilling of races you'll have seen. However, yeah, you can probably guess the outcome of this, and you can probably guess who's going to come in second. But hey, we'll let you watch. I'll shut up now and let you see the magic that unfolds before you. So it was around this point that we both started to say that the traction was starting to sort of just dip again. And I was saying to him, I've been doing well, I've been going round, and to be fair, we were talking to each other, and I thought, my driving's getting slightly better. Anyway, just as we're coming up here, have a cracking off there, bosh, nice one. Round this last bend, I thought, right, we've done well here, Ian. Nice one, here we go, bang, straight into the side. Well done, Ian. Never mind. On to the next race. So there we go. I'm not saying it felt like a new car, but it felt like a new car. It was absolutely superb. There was grip there. Granted, we'd turned things down. The one thing I do need to sort out on this car now is braking. I don't have any braking. And Chris commented on that. He said, there's nothing there. So I need to suss out the braking, and I think it's probably going to be done by the card, the ESC controller card, and I need to look into that. So that's probably going to be this weekend's job, is to see if I can't figure out how to get some sort of braking, because when I'm coming into down the straight or coming off the straight or whatever, when I'm hitting the corner, I'm just releasing, so I'm sort of gliding in rather than braking it and then powering it out. So that's something that I need to work on. But that's something for me. That's something that I need to work on. Isn't it lovely, this mood lighting? It's nice. I have to do these from hotel rooms more often. Anyways, yeah, so we came second. We did 22 laps and we did 10.02. Again, this is all on the new tyres. So the new tyres are bedded in. They're doing all right, these tyres now. And again, it's big thanks to Chris for setting up the radio, because it just felt, I know I keep saying this, but such a better car to drive. But time will tell. We have to wait to see now for round 5, which is probably in a couple of weeks' time. but we shall see. So I will report back. Thank you for watching, guys. Again, this is a bit of a progress film, but not only for myself, a film, what am I talking about? A progress video, not only for myself, but I just want to bring you guys along for the ride as well, just to see that if you do fancy it and it doesn't go your way right from the word go, it's not the end of the world. You just got to keep plugging away at it, which makes this sport fun because you're learning every time you go. The stuff I've learned from people down there is absolutely brilliant. So thanks for watching once again. Hopefully next time we'll have something new to report. I might have even found a break. I might be back sat under the stairs. I might be sat in another hotel. But anyway, thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.